Play Critic of the Horror franchise, back at it with another Halloween the Game video. I just woke up, so don't mind me being so groggy. It's better to be groggy compared to my last video where I was absolutely wild of excitement. If you haven't seen my previous video, I would highly recommend you do, because it's quite hilarious. And it makes me seem like I was on something, but I wasn't. You want to know what I really was on? The hype train. The hype train, man. The hype train got me excited because my AC decides to kick on at the right time. Thank you, Mr. AC. Anyways, it's a good time to be a Halloween fan, guys. It really is. It's just, God. I wanted to make another video. I wanted to make a follow-up. You already know what the title means, so we have an official rating as of yesterday, because I knew of it. I just thought I'd wait until to make another video on it, so here we are. So as you can see on the screen here, we finally got an official MSRB rating. Obviously, we knew it was going to be rated M. I mean, come on, it's Halloween. It's going to be violent and gory and, yeah. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, use of drugs and alcohol. I mean, we already seen him smoking a joint and drinking beer, so yeah, there's going to be drugs and alcohol. Now, nudity and sexual content. That caught me off guard. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I mean, we've seen this in Friday the 13th the game, but I didn't think they were going to go to that extreme lengths. So they did. It's going to be Linda. We already know it. They're recreating the original movie, so obviously, see anything you like? Yeah, I do. Anyways, blood and gore, intense violence, yeah. I mean, come on, it's already been presented. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be violent, and yeah, a lot of bloodshed's going to be happening in this one. It's going to be great. It's going to be great killing everybody in this game. Especially my friends. Just putting the fear of God into them is going to be great. And it's also going to really suck when I'm the one who's getting the fear of God into me. Payback's a bitch, I know. But yeah, there's your MSRB rating. Now we move on to what I really wanted to do with this video. They dropped a post yesterday, and I'm just now getting into it. So, Halloween the Game will feature 10 playable civilians at launch. Doesn't matter if it's standard and all that, because if you buy the digital deluxe edition, you get Alexis Purcell and I forgot his name. My God, like I said, I just woke up, guys. My brain is just Richard Hawthorne. Richard Hawthorne. That's his name. He looks like Chad still, by the way. Damn it, Chad. Anyways, they show Jennifer being the bookworm, Tanya the musician, Rachel the mortician, Marcus is the biker, and a mechanic too, so. And Thomas is a football player. Eric, he works at the hardware store that Michael robs. Robs. I mean, technically he robs it, so he just goes in, sneaks in, steals everything out of there. Halloween mask, rope and a couple knives. Bob, he likes to drink beer. So he's the drunk, I guess. And Linda, the iconic phone scene. We all know what it is. Annie has a backpack. Oh, Lori, scared another one away. It's too tragic. Never go out. And Lori with the iconic butcher knife, because she's the final girl. Yes. I want to do something interesting. I've already done this recently. Who am I going to main? Who is going to be your main video? That completely got outclassed by this new one. So, once again, let me ask you, who are you going to main now? Because they dropped the legacy characters. All the legacy characters are here now. And I got to tell you, who is your least favorite out of the bunch, well, I must ask? What about a ranking? Might as well do a ranking together, guys. Who would you rank? Who do you think is the most... I mean, but still, as of now, I have to reiterate, we don't know much about their traits, and such. We're only going by their looks and their lore. So, there's that. Still, for me, the least interesting character is Tanya Harrison. I'm not saying nothing bad about her. They're all fantastic looking. I think it's great that the people like Tanya, that she's into music, she works at the record store. Yeah, Mr. Strode even offered her a job to work with him at the retailer and all that, Strode Realty. And she declined it because she wanted to do something passionate. And she's got quite a personality too. A dark sense of humor, which we like, because I have a dark sense of humor. So you see, there's things to like about Tanya. She's a really cool person. Who is next on the list that I think would be the least favorite of the bunch? This is a really hard thing to do because having legacy and original characters in here, it really sucks. But I'm probably going to go with Eric Dunn. Eric Dunn, he looks interesting. He looks like a hybrid of Shelley and La Chapa. I've already made a video about this. You know what I mean. But I think he's got some specialities with working at the hardware store. He's a geek, and he knows his stuff when it comes to fixing things. From what I'm telling here, yeah, they're that. But he's still interesting. Still interesting. I just think there are others that are more interesting than him. Who's next after this? It's like, again, it's just hard to pick. But I gotta pick them. Guys. I gotta do it. Going off my gut end here. As much as I'd hate to say this, he just released. It's Bob. I mean, come on, Bob. We rip his clothes up, then we rip Lindsay's clothes up. Oh yeah, I think I got it. Oh god, that was so weird to hear. Oh, if you know, you know. I mean, if you don't know, you're crazy if you haven't seen the original Halloween. So, Bob, he delivered the most iconic kill in Halloween ever, and possibly my favorite kill in all of horror. Because just the way it was lit, the way it was shot, it was just simplistic, but it was very effective kill. And just Mike, even after the fact, the iconic shot of Michael's head tilting scene, the iconic head tilt as he's looking at Bob pinned to the wall. He's looking at him like it's art. That's the whole point of that scene. Michael's just nuts. But seriously. No, I gotta put Bob down here. I mean, he delivers the most iconic kill in my eyes. He still looks great. He's a drunk and all that, and he bangs PJ Soul. So yeah, lucky son of a bitch. Anyways, who's next after this? Probably Thomas. I'll give Thomas this. Thomas. He's a football player. He's very likable. He's not a jock asshole. He's a guy that you can lean on. I picture him kind of like the group leader of the original cast, of the original characters, not the legacy characters, because he's the guy that you want to stand by, to stand behind, just be right there next to him when shit hits the fan. He's that type of guy. It seems like that, and I appreciate and I respect him for that. So, yeah. I don't know what to say about him. Plus, I can't think he looks a little bit like Sonny from Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Just a little. And it's not because of the obvious. Come on. It's the clothing, mostly. But, no. I like Thomas. But if I'm going to rank him, I'm going to have to put him right here. Next up's going to be Marcus. That one... These two are usually just neck and neck with each other. The last video I made, they just pretty much are just... I go back and forth between them. But because Marcus is a mechanic and he loves motorcycles, and he's nomad, and he takes care of his grandmother, I believe I read, when he comes by into town. He's not always in Haddonfield. He drives by there for like the weekend or something and hangs out with some friends and such and plays pool and all that. Seems like that kind of guy. Hangs out at the Rabbit and Red Lounge, I would assume. Last I checked. See how much lore I've gathered? It just sticks with me. Because Halloween is the goat of everything in my life, so why not do some research? Research, study, and learn, my peeps, before you jump to conclusions. But no, Marcus is cool. The fact that he rides motorcycles definitely is the best part, and I like motorcycles. One of these days, maybe I would probably want to learn how to ride one. But I gotta learn how to ride other things first, if it ever comes to that. Anyways, who's next on the list up there? God, I got sleep in my eyes, so if you see me do this all the time, guys, I'm sorry. I get sleep in my eyes. I just woke up from bed. I'm just out of it today. I'm not as excited as I was yesterday. I'm just here making a video as calmly as possible, and I need a drink of water while I'm at it. But while we pick the other person, who is next on the list? This is where things start to get really hard and easy at the same time, because this is the middle of the road here. Who is next? Who is next? Who is next? Who am I going to pick? We are down to Jennifer, Rachel, Linda, Annie, and Lori. And then I have to also reiterate, we got Richard and Alexis. Now, while we're at it, obviously, let's go ahead and just pick Richard. Richard, he's DLC, but you got to pay for the pre-order digital deluxe edition. So you add those two into there with Alexis, not Alexa. That way you'll have 12 characters in total. So Richard, I think he's the best looking male survivor. Haddonfield Hero, Civilian, however you want to pronounce it now, because they're switching things up again. Yeah, I think he's the best looking male character in this. The mustache. And it ain't because he looks like Chad. That son of a bitch. He is a mama's boy. Although he would never admit it. But he's not Chad. We're talking about Richard here. The mustache is what's the best part. And the hair, the clothing, all that. He looks fantastic. He's the best male survivor. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is probably going to be a hot take. I'm feeling that Annie... Or no. Yeah, Annie's next. Annie's next. I was thinking about Alexis, but she's higher up. Annie is an iconic character. Her attitude is hilarious. She's rebellious. She's snarky, if that's even the right word. She's definitely the opposite of Lori. But yet they're like the bestest friends in the whole wide world, you know? And it's just... She wants to go around partying, hangs out with fucking Paul. Oh, Paul! You can tell I'm a hardcore Halloween fan, but yes. She looks great. She looks fantastic. The clothes are just spot on. Like, that's the thing I love about this. The attention to detail with the clothing. I know they're not their actual face likenesses from the original movie, because they have a shoestring budget. I mean, come on. Focus on the actual game rather than character appearance. You know what I mean? Loomis looks spot on. They can do that because Donald Pleasance passed away. And they got the guy who voiced him in Halloween Kills in 2018 to come back and do that, because he sounds like Donald Pleasance for the most part. But yeah, like, Annie looks fantastic, dude. I love these new looks. They're reimagined. I love their new looks. They all look, as you can tell, it's their characters, but with different face likenesses that could be closely, at least, resemble the original counterparts as best as possible, if that makes any sense to anyone. But I think Annie's great. I'm just going to place her here for now, because I just think other characters are just more interesting looking, even though Annie is iconic as hell. I love Annie. She's a great character. She's hilarious. She's that smart-ass nature of hers. I love it. But, you know, oh, adore Lindsay, it's Paul. Lindsay. I had to do it. All right, next up on the list is just, I'm going to go ahead and just say Linda. Linda's another one. Linda's hot. See anything you like? Totally. Totally, totally, totally. Yes, look, regardless of anything, I'm going to play everybody. Just because I rank them on here doesn't mean I'm going to play them a lot less. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm going to have a main. We're going to get there. I got a main. God, we'll get to that. I'm going to play everybody. Some of them not as much, but I mean, I'm probably going to play the Legacy. This opinion of mine is probably going to change over time. We're just going by right now through their looks and their cosmetics and their lore. Not so much cosmetics, but whatever. Once their stats kick in, their pros and cons, that's when we'll really determine things. We'll probably come back to this. Linda's great. I mean, it looks like Linda. I freaking told you guys months ago when they had that little snippet of her doing the dishes possibly in the kitchen and you're just looking out from the window. There was no NPC that had that hair and the clothing. And I knew right off the bat that was Linda, which gave me the hint that the single player component's going to have her, Lori, and Annie. I mean, come on. Come on. I got to reiterate. Where the hell is Lee Brackett? I got a feeling this is something that either he's going to be another character like Loomis and that police officer you can respawn as. Because he's the sheriff, man. You got all these police NPCs running around, and you can come back as a sheriff's deputy, if not Loomis. I mean, think about it. Think about it. I sense that they're going to reveal him as a character you can respawn as when you die or escape. That's just my opinion. Theory of mine I came up with. Either that or he's actually a character you can play as. I think it would be better to play as like Loomis. That would make more sense. That would be really cool. Because Loomis and Brackett have been teaming up together for the most part. Because, I mean, he's really against everything Loomis was just saying. Alright, fancy talk. Anyways, yeah. But Linda, she looks great. So, plus it's going to be great looking at her. Anyway, let's move on before I get in trouble here. No. Now we have 4 more. We got 4 more guys. Who's next on the list? Jennifer. You already knew my top 3 was going to, at least my top 2 for a long time was Rachel and Jennifer. And then Alexis came around and she kind of came in and said, hey, I'm going to be in the top 3. So you already know where this list is going to go. Jennifer looks great. She's literally like Laurie Strode in a sense. Shy, quiet. She's the goody tissues girl. She's the girl next door pretty much. And Christina Kleeb's voicing her, by the way. Or no, not her. Alexis. We'll get to Alexis. God damn it. See what happens when I get off topic and just throw everybody a curveball. Anyways. I told you I just woke up. Jennifer looks great. And she's hot too. God damn it. Here we go. Moving on. She looks great. I mean, she's the bookworm, she's intelligent, and she really just wants to get out of Haddonfield and enjoy life and outdoors and all that. Just explore the world and do her own thing. I like that about her. Other than the original characters, aside from Legacy, she would probably be the final girl from the looks of it. Like I said, she's like Laurie Strode in many aspects. So she's going to be placed right here. Next up's going to be Alexis. Alexis. Oh, God, another one. Just when I thought they couldn't get any more beautiful. This one's voiced by Christina Kleeb. She's the voice actress of Jenny Myers from Friday the 13th the Game. She played Linda in Rob Zombie's Halloween. And she voiced Sissy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I think it's great that she's coming into Halloween to voice a character. She's got a hell of a track record now. I'll tell you that. It's fantastic. And we don't know much about her background. Alexis, her background, we don't have one. Same with Richard. We're just going by their looks. And I'm definitely going by her looks. 'Cause, man, yeah, baby. Now we're here on my top two. My top two. I hate saying this because these past several months, ever since the original characters have been released to the wild with that snapshot, and reading into their lore, looking at them, knowing their personalities, Rachel's my second main. You already knew who my number one is. I never thought I had Rachel be dethroned, but there's a damn good reason for that. But Rachel's the mortician, the distaste for humanity. She's into the dead, and she works at the cemetery like her family did and all that. So a lot of people relate to her. I relate to Rachel. And not to mention, she's a punk rock biker wannabe chick and all that. So, yeah, she's a mommy. Oh, God. Oh, man. I was so certain that she was going to be the most played character. So certain. You already know who number one is. Laurie! Oh, man. She couldn't be any more beautiful. And it's not even Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't have that attraction for Jamie Lee Curtis. I never did. Even in the original 1978 movie. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, boy, she was good looking. I never saw it. She just wasn't my type, apparently. But at the same time, she kind of was. I like the good girl. I like the girl next door. I like the goody two-shoes smart person who prioritizes school and actually learns and educates themselves and all that stuff. That's what most of the world needs to be. Unfortunately, that's not the case because everyone's an idiot these days. But anyways, Laurie Strode. Totally my man, dude. I mean, what hasn't been said about Laurie that already has been said? She's the final girl. To me. I know a lot of people like to prefer Neve Campbell as Sydney and Scream, or Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street. But me, because I'm biased, Laurie's my main, man. Laurie's my number one final girl. And, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis is my favorite actress. And I'm not saying that because of all of her movies. I'm just saying it purely because of Halloween. I don't have a whole track record list of favorite actresses like I do with actors. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video about that. But I only have a select few of actresses I really, really like. So, she's one of them. But Laurie, man. This bomb dropped on me so hard yesterday, I got wiped. It wiped me. It wiped me. That's why I'm not as energetic right now. Again, I just woke up. So, Laurie Strode, dude. She's my main. That's all there is to it. Purely and simply. No pun intended. But anyways, what do you guys think of this video? Do you like that I did this ranking? What is your main who's your main gonna be now? What's your ranking of these characters? I'd like to know. I want to see them in the comment section below. I want to see. Let me know, guys, because I'm very interested in what your take on all these characters are now. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.